welcome back, my friends. The Coliseum welcomes you. We are back in standard best of one. Honestly, you know, I've been running into these lists all day, and I'm like, you know what? I actually want to play it. So here we are with a little bit of Selesnya toxic action. Now, there's nothing too spicy or saucy here. This is a very run-of-the-mill list because, honestly, you kind of got to do what you kind of got to do in order to win. And so, I mean, let's take a look at it here. I mean, we start off with a whopping million creatures. No, not a million. I believe we got, what, 27 or something crazy like that? Jeez, yeah, 27 creatures. So, let's go one by one. So, we got Crawling Chorus. Now, everything here is going to have Toxic, so I'm just going to skip over that one. This one is like the, you know, the standard, I'm a creature, when I die, I make a replacement creature type thing. We've seen them over the years in various forms in one way or another. Skrelv is definitely the thing that ties a lot of this together. Not only does it have Toxic itself, but it can give your creature hexproof and unblockability from a certain color. Very useful, one of the best one-drops in the deck alongside Venerated Rot Priest. Rot Priest is not quite as amazing in this list because, of course, we don't have like Homestead Courage or any kind of recurring thing like some of the earlier Simic lists tried to do with him. But still, a very powerful card that makes your opponent's removal help your clock, and that alone is worth it. It also helps with some of the stuff you're doing, but most of the time it's just a 1-2 Toxic. It's another 1-drop. Hopping over to our 2-drops. I should probably put you over there then. Move you here. Jawbone Duelist, a 1-1 double striker with Toxic, alongside I always want to say Slinger. Slaughter Singer. Very efficient Grizzly Bear with Toxic 2, which is noteworthy, but then it allows your other creatures to get buffed when they attack. So, pretty powerful little dude here. Now, Skrelv's Hive is an interesting one. So, beginning of your upkeep, you lose a life. You create a 1-1 Phyrexia token dude. And then when you get corrupted, when an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, creatures you control have lifelink. That's definitely the big one. This is a very fun Bitter Blossom variant, but giving your guys lifelink gives us some kind of hope in that mono-red matchup, because right now where we're looking at things like End the Festivities and whatnot, and that's a scary prospect, but the lifelink makes it worth it. Hop into our 3-drops. We got Annex Sentry alongside Bloated Contaminator. Annex Sentry is, of course, here as a removal spell in the event that we need to get a blocker out of the way or something along those lines. Unfortunately, like 90% of this deck, it dies to cut down, which sucks, but it is a necessary evil to make it work. Bloated Contaminator, I honestly go back and forth on this. I like how beefy it is, but I don't like how heavy on the curve it is. Like previously, I actually cut it for 2 more Soul Partition and 2 Tyvar Stand. I kind of missed it. I was like, I kind of want the threat back, so it's worth testing out, but I will say, as silly as it looks, this is probably the weakest link. So what I would probably do these days is I'd cut 4. I'd probably do 1 Annex Sentry, 2 Soul Partition, and another Tyvar Stand, or the other Tyvar Stand, depending on what you're feeling. And it may look a little weird, but I do have Charge of the Mites here. Not only is it a surprise 2 Infectors end of turn, but it actually can be a removal spell in some circumstances. This is a card I've seen some people play, some people haven't. I figured it was worth trying out, especially since we have the Hive, so we maybe have a creature board presence, but it's interesting to see how it all plays out. Now, I mentioned Soul Partition. This one may look a little weird, but I did find myself wanting removal for certain things, or just like Tyvar Stand, it can be protection for your things. They try to hit it with something, you exile it, recast it next turn. It has flexibility. I do like it, and it works pretty well in this list at just nailing a blocker and keeping it out of the way so your guys can get through. As far as the mana base goes, it's exactly what you expect. The only difference is I only have 3 Myrics, and I ain't devoting a wild card to this one, so if you have the 4th one, play the 4th one, probably at the cost of an Overgrown Farmland. These should really be 4 and 4 because they just work perfectly in this list. So, my friends, I mean, this is nothing too crazy, too new, but, I mean, you see it so much, you just kind of want to play it, so that's what I'm going to do. If this is your first time at the Coliseum, feel free to like and subscribe. Sorry, I'm actually petting my dog under the table here if it looks weird. We're adding new stuff all the time, and hey, man, you check in, you never know what you might find. So, without further ado, let's get to the games. Oh, yeah, see, the Overgrown Farmland is burning us here. If that were a Mirrex, this hand would be perfect, almost. Yeah, we'll try it. So it's like, let's see what our opponents are just for... Okay, got the Rot Priest. Got no 2-drop. Oh, it's a mirror. This is going to be interesting. The Trample on Bloated Contaminator will come in handy here. We can Soul Partition away this Hive if it gets too nasty. Yep, there's his Bloated Contaminator, so We are off to the races, everybody. We're gonna annex Sentry as Bloated Contaminator. And we're just gonna keep getting in there. The thing I like about Toxic, it's like Poison, or Infect, I should say, in other formats. Another one. This is where Soul Partition comes in. Alright, what do we want to do this turn? Double drop. Up to 4. We got Tyvar Stand to protect an attacker, but we'll see what our opponent's up to. Another Bloated Contaminator. Holy moly macaroni. And what do you got for me? A Boseiju. Oh, that's right, it's an artifact creature. That's a beating. Didn't see that one coming. Okay. So we got a... So we can attack with the Jawbone Duelist, see how he blocks. And then we could Tyvar Stand it, and then play our own Bloated Contaminator. That's not a terrible idea. So this can give a 1/1 creature +2/+1 now that we have Contaminated, so let's do it. Okay. Okay. Only needs to be X1 because it's a double striker. And here we are. We've got another Bloated Contaminator, but see what he's got beyond that. We'll have to dang near tap out for it. Yep. So we attack with everyone. He blocks the Jawbone Duelist, takes 2. We pump the Duelist, and then play the Contaminator. Let's do it. Interesting. So then we just let him take his 3. We don't need to pump anything because it's not damage related. But I guess it's a free pump anyways. Might as well, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Bloated Contaminator, my very own, and another Rot Priest. Alright. We get through with anything, and we're in good shape. He's at 4. I got 0. 0 toxicity over here, baby. Yeah, I just always start you off with a mirror match. You notice that? You play a new deck, it always is some kind of weird mirror. Yeah. Yeah, we will try it, although I am not... Well, I mean, it's definitely good. I'm not going to say anything bad about it. I just... Man, can't we just be on the play all the time? Alright, Tubbs, do you want to come up here with me? You come up here. Ah, look at Tubbity. Look how big he's gotten. Oh, I'm not good puppy as you. Let's go, Skrelv. Oof, oof, oof. The static electricity from the dog is making my... What? Oh, you don't want to come up here anymore? He's like, no, Balin, I don't want to be on this show. I don't blame you, homie. Yeah, so Skrelv's Hive is going to be one of our best bets here. We probably could have led with Crawling Chorus, but kind of depends on what opponent does here. Tenacious Underdog. Alright, well. Let's get the Hive going. We can go Overgrown Farmland and just dump our hand. Or Seed Core and just dump our hand. Reasonable. Ow. Okay. Debating if I want to play just my 2 1-drops. Not a terrible idea. Let's save the stinger for next turn. Yeah. Just testing for priority there, because then we can throw the stinger down and attack with everybody. Get a nice little boost. Get some toxic. Graveyard Trespasser, huh? Reasonable. Cool. Tyvar, eh? Attack with all 3, blocks 1, we can Tyvar stand it. He didn't have priority. Hey, calm down, you two. He didn't have priority. He didn't give us priority last time, so let's see what he does. Or we could just Aggro it, discarding the Seed Core, but I didn't see anything holding priority. I don't think there's any way to benefit from this. Okay, lifelink is online. Flesh Gorger. Sure, that's a good one. Ooh, that's a brutal one. Now we're in trouble. Interesting. So we could just keep charging. Alright, let me think about this for a second. We play the Slaughter Singer, we attack with everybody. The Flesh Gorger will eat something. The Knight... We could just kill the Flesh Gorger, or we could just kill the Knight. Kind of depends on what opponent has here. I'm trying to debate if I want to keep this Aggro or not. Don't think so. He's tapped out, so this is the best time to do this. Let's see what he does. If he doesn't block with the Knight, I'll charge it. He might just not block anything. He might just plan on me not gaining the life here. Oh, crap. I should have used one of the Seed Cores to play the Singer. Okay. Okay. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna hurt. At least we can stay ahead in the life game now. As long as he doesn't play another one. We'll just start pumping our stuff here. Start pumping and attacking, pumping and attacking. Ooh, Archfiend at the draw, so that's scary. That's a land. Right. So let's see, if I just keep throwing things, I attack with all. You can only eat one now. Blocks there, blocks there. Sure. Yep. Yep. Takes 4, gets another poison. that's a thing too. It's nighttime now, baby. No spells to be played here. We definitely need to draw something else. Removal spell would be nice. Just get the blocker out of the way. Otherwise, all we can do is squeak through little by little. Kind of depends on what this Archfiend's going to do. I only got 3 turns, but it's a lot of time. Misery Shadow, sure. This is just super aggro. Yep. Yep. What good news is... There is good news, I believe. Okay, that's a good one. What does that do for us? We attack with all 3. We attack with our little dudes. And then we pump. Oh, we got pump first. Let's see what he does here. And then we'll see what we want to do with our Annex Sentry. Yep. Yep. Okay. So now it's Archfiend of the Dross versus us. Yeah, you do a removal spell. That's fine. It happens. Tenacious Underdog. Okay. Down to 10. Keep getting in there, baby. Hope this lifelink comes through. Come on, baby. What you got over there? Show me what you got. It's like super aggro list. It's bait and taking 8 versus leaving the shadow up, eh? Alright, this is it, homie. Get rid of your Archfiend this turn. He might have to kill his own Archfiend. How crazy would that be? I doubt it, though. There's no way. Otherwise, I'm just going to send everybody in next turn. We'll see how many blockers and stuff he's got. Man, see that lifelink on Hive is clutch. Always feels good when you beat Mono Black, but you know, it's not like he invoked us, so I'm not too happy, but reasonable. I always love turn 1 Skrull hands. Those are always keepers. I'll just have to see, do we go Duelist or Singer? Ooh, looks like it is going to be... I'll hold open the mana just in case, and then we'll get in with everybody next turn. Because either he does something about the might, or he does not. If he has a... oh, phew. I was going to say, if he's got a... end the festivities, I'm going to feel very silly. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Gandra's a good one. Gotta race this bad boy. Gotta find a Hive is what we really need, but hey, Seed Core's online. He's gonna get rid of the Stinger now, or the Singer now, I imagine. Either by Lightning Strike or... like, we don't want to see End the Festivities. That's pretty much the only card we do not wish to see here. Otherwise, well, we go from there. I'm gonna go with no blocks here. We can take a little bit of pain. Crawling Course could have chumped, but I don't want to give him a card draw. The Feldon is very difficult to block. Otherwise, we're getting with the Duelist, and I'm gonna use the Seed Core to pump him. Skrelv can sting back. It might have actually, you know what would have been smarter is to use Skrelv on Duelist to give him another instance, because it would have given him 2 more poison counters. Going for the Duelist or going for the Skrelv? It's your choice, homie. Or the Singer. The Singer's a good one, too. I'd go for the Duelist because of the Seed Core, personally. Squeeze! Did not see that one coming. Okay, so how much mana do we need here? I think we can afford to not pay life here. Let's do this. Good game, mono red! Now that feels good. Although they didn't have any of their burn, it would have been a whole different story if he had End the Festivities or literally any of his burn spells. But you know what? I'll take it. Ooh, you love to see it. Yeah. Yeah. We're only going to get 1 Hive out of here, but hopefully we'll draw another mana source at some point. We can cast all of our goodies. What do you got for me? That's a good one. Especially with us not drawing another land. Yeah, I'll take it. This could be bad for a potential Wrath, or I was gonna say Lunarch Veteran. Did not see that one coming. Ah, you always forget this dude's around. Voice of the Blessed. Oof, that's tempting, but let's get this guy out of here now before this stuff escalates. Yep. Sweeper incoming. Anyone else feel like this is setting up a sweeper? Oh, we got lifelink. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to go Skrelv. Unless we hit a white source, then we can just barf out our hand and hope it's good enough. Skrelv's Hive is definitely, I think, the best Bitter Blossom variant to date. Trying to think of some of the other ones. There have been just numerous other ones where they make tokens at the cost of life or some other issue, but I don't think this is the best one. Ooh, that's a good one. Life gain, eh? The Seed Core. Alright, well. Do we even, like, is it even worth it to care about life gain right now? Or life, not life gain, you know what I mean, though. Let's get in there. Like, attacking his life total, does it even matter? Eh, you know, it could. Skrelv. Alright, homie. Let me guess, he's got a land to populate in hand. He's just sitting here going, why can't I draw it? I hear you, homie. Oh, I hear you. Good game, my boy. Good game. Sure. This seems reasonable. We're going to forego the 1-drop in order to hit the 2-drop? Nah. We still we'll have Tyvar's Stand open, possibly, quite possibly. So Overgrown Farmland's really biting us. All right, well. Missing the Hive, which stinks. can soul partition whatever he plays, but it also depends on what it is. If it's like a Jace. That is interesting.
Phyrexia showed me the truth. Flesh become subdued.
Player dealt combat damage. I'm gonna go this way just in case there is a depopulate or something looming. So all he hits is the token, and now he can hit the token again, but that's okay. Yep. Duelist or Singer here? I think I'm gonna go Duelist, but it does get beaten by the darn Jace, which is annoying. Let's just get rid of it then. So now he can replay it, but it'll cost him all this mana. Hopefully it'll buy us a turn. Otherwise we're just going to go Slaughter Singer and then try to attack. Gotta hope he just doesn't have, you know, more sweepers. There it is. He's taking the damage, so he's probably going to hit the Venerated Rot Priest, unless, yep. So it's a good place to sneak in this Singer.
Become subdued.
I know, I did not want to do that, but I think it's just going to be so annoying. We could have hit him for 3, because here comes the Farewell, I imagine. Oh, they always got it. They always got it. But if we hadn't have done that and he Farewelled, we'd be stuck with a Jace on the board, and that could be increasingly difficult to deal with. Reckoner, Bankbuster. Sure. Anything else? Going for something else. Say, if he has a removal spell, I imagine he's going to do it right now. Cool. Yep. How about that? Interesting. Okay. Should hold the sentry just in case he finds a way to deal with it. Sure. Possibly.
Finally, I'm home.
This could be bad for the home team. Timely Farewell will do that to you. What to do here? All right. Oh, let's get in there. Or not. Okay. Okay. He's got to go for the throat. Explains why he's not doing anything to my Annex Sentry. Ugh, cripes, this is annoying. But then again, that's kind of the point.
May your blade strike true.
Yep. Anything else? Nope. It's what time it is, what time it is, what time it is, what time it is. Boop. Memory deluge. Sure. Because I had the satisfaction of knowing that if and when I am defeated by this Esper Nemesis, Mono Red will probably just run him over, but eh. I love Esper, so I shouldn't bash him.
Show them how we greet our.
Alright, so let's see here. He's obviously setting me up for something, probably like an Aggro or some nonsense, so I'm just gonna say nah. It's gonna be a no from me, dog. We are probably in bad shape here. I should probably just scoop it up, in all honesty. Depopulate. Yep. You don't say. Anything else? Slowly but surely. This is the threat of the Phyrexian menace. Yep. Oh, the bank busters.
We must protect the people.
Must protect the people. Sure, dude. Just keep it coming. While we're young here.
Phyrexia's plans are already in motion. Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
Probably. Alright, let's make some dudes. Nice! Okay, getting closer. Slowly but surely. This is how Phyrexia works, baby. He's gonna have a lot of blockers this turn, though, so we might not be able to do this forever. We might actually have to cool down and wait. What's the fun in that? Okay. I did it, guys! I farewelled him again! Yup. Cool story, bro. How many cards I got left? 40. Alright, so we got a ways to go until...
Strike fast and strike hard.
Yup. Got a ways to go until this Jace... don't care about that crap. Those 3 times, yeah. Oh, I wanted at least one of those.
My grasp.
Boop. Slowly but surely. Got him!
Keep watch for intruders.
Yup, how about that? I can only yawn so much. Who's a good puppy? I'm scratching them. We know they're good puppies. Yup, how about that?
Become subdued.
Yawn. Just gonna keep playing what I'm playing. That's all for me, sir. Doo-dee-doo-doo-doo. Yep, that resolves. Oh, late game against control. So fun. So fun. Oh, you got him! I was starting to get a little worried there. That's not worth spamming the slow, the sleepy Hadron. He's just playing Esper. Let him play his Esper. Let him have his fun. Ow. Got him.
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
Probably. Oh boy. I'm shaking in my booties over here. Boop. Moving right along. Bum bum ba da dum. Mana bum ba da bum. Mana bum bum ba da dum ba da dum ba da dum ba da ba da. Oh wow, that was a really powerful effect. Yeah. Did you win yet? No? Alright, then I'll just wait. Yeah, Farewell seems like one of those cards that it's kind of tough to beat. Farewell. Oh, you got him! Oh man, I just didn't know if he'd be able to. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Let your blade do the talking.
Indeed. Indeedly do. I wonder if I should just scoop it. At what point do you scoop? No, but I don't think I'll be blocking. Surely there's a reason why we're not sending everything. Doesn't want to get hit by the super secret tech. These boots were made for walking. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Oh no!
I will shatter your mind.
Probably. Did he finally draw the other Jace? Okay, win the game already. Yeah. We got there. Alrighty, you get the idea. So we went 4-1, 80% win rate. Can't be upset about that. It does seem like if they get to Farewell, we're probably in trouble. But even then, it might not necessarily be the case. Who knows? That last one was just aggravating. I probably should have scooped earlier, but when they only need 3 toxin to die, it's like, yeah, there's a glimmer of hope. Just a little bit of glimmer. But, I mean, you see kind of how the deck flows. It works pretty beautifully when it wants to work. The Soul Partition, I like it as a removal spell or something that can save one of your things, but if you want to do Tyvar Stand, you are more than welcome. I almost think more Soul Partition. I'm still not sold on Charge of the Mites, but I do understand why it's here. I might even go down to 2 of them, but just, man. Just being able to have 2 end of turn Toxic 1 like in that last game, it might have actually made a difference. I'm pretty sure the game was over, but then again, you never know. You top deck Charge of the Mites. Pass a turn, end of turn, surprise! Might be the difference between winning and losing. I think that's why that is here, and I do like that it is there. So, yeah. Other than that, everything went pretty darn smoothly. I mean, can't be upset about 4-1. So, if this is your jam, go ahead and try it out. For the most part, no, I was going to say it's budget friendly, but it really isn't. A lot of wild cards had to go into this crud. You know, the lands especially. But, hey, you know, it is a fun deck to play, and you saw how powerful it can be. It can be very resilient, very powerful, even against the top decks. Don't skimp on the hives, because that lifelink is very clutch in winning those aggro mirrors. I, for the longest time, wasn't going to commit more than 2 hives, because I only had 2. And then finally I decided I got to do all 4, because that lifelink makes all the difference in the world in those matchups. Anywho, my friends, that is all for me. Stop on by again. You never know what you might find.